early on, when fintechs were coming up, our CEO realized that it's going to be tough to just remain a community bank and be viable. And so his attitude was, hey, we need to join this, we need to get involved. And we ended up with our first partner sponsoring Aspiration, and we started learning how to do this digital banking, and that's helped us develop some non-interest income and expand other sources of revenue for us. So we feel like if we just stayed a normal community bank, we're going to start to become irrelevant.
And Enacom is a fintech organization that specializes in providing communication systems for banks, credit unions, and credit card companies. The Roundup is truly a unique organization, right? When we get together for this event once a year, it gives us the ability to not only meet our peers within the fintech community, but most important, the bankers that we can help, the community bankers, right? So the whole idea is to empower community banks with the type of tools that they need to compete with the large institutions and the new, what we'll call neobanks, alternative payments. And so to me, it's exciting to not only meet the individuals, but to listen to what their needs are, right? And listen to where their challenges are. So we can come back as technologists and say, we'll build you the right tools to help you compete.
We've worked with FedFis over the last couple of years to just try to figure out how we can help banks understand, adjust to, embrace fintech in order to remain competitive, kind of inoculate themselves against the threat of fintech. Dave and Tanner, the entire FedFis team, have been instrumental in transforming us as an organization to help us adapt to this and try to just navigate these waters with our bankers, or sometimes right in front of our bankers, so that when they get there, we're already ready for them to help them figure out what's going on and how they can best adjust to it.
This is my first year at the Roundup, and I am excited to be here. I really like the format. The format is roundtable, and that means we have an opportunity to really guide the conversations in the direction that we see fit. That's either conversations with those that are providing technology or other bankers to really understand how we might implement technology in different ways, whether it's back office efficiencies, whether it's effectiveness in the back office, or whether it's really reaching different markets out in our communities or even beyond.
And Atomic builds payroll APIs, where our mission is to help the most financially vulnerable people in our society. And we do that by enabling access to payroll systems like ADP, Paylocity, Paychex, all those sorts of groups. Our customers integrate our SDK into their apps, and then we allow their customers to access those payroll systems through our SDK. And this event allows us to work with community banks that have been champions for those people over time and have been the sources of financial help and inclusion for them over time. We want to continue to empower them, and we want to see them succeed more than they have been in recent years.
Mocha Financial, we are a digital-first, next-gen card-based payment processor. I mean, it's all about helping the community banks, enabling the community banks to win again. And that's really the drive of the Roundup. And if you're not at the Roundup, you don't have the passion for basically putting the community banks and credit unions in the forefront again. Oh man, Dave and Tanner, they're rock stars. They get it. There's not too many people that actually can put the whole ecosystem together when it comes to understanding what a bank or a credit union actually needs. And those guys get it. I think their hashtag is Bankers Helping Bankers, and it's truly that's what they put on the front burner every day. When they get up and they put their cowboy hat on and grab a cup of coffee, their juices are flowing of how can we actually get the services, collectively put the services, solutions together in the industry, partnering those with the right partners to offer those, that if you put all those together in the ecosystem, taking the community bank and propelling them out ahead. I think FedFis is onto something tremendous. And if you follow their program and their example of what they're doing, it'll probably be the first time ever in history that community banks are going to win against the mega banks. And that's a pretty big statement to make, but I believe they're onto that.